In forestry news, there's a lot going on again today. Like I said, this is a very viral topic, and a lot of people are saying that Forester may be in trouble due to him actually having those fireworks on the 4th of July. Let's get into it. Now, since covering the Forester situation, I told y'all that he had a GoFundMe up. Now, today, the GoFundMe has accumulated a lot more money than we had seen at first. Now, since I first reported on the GoFundMe, it's at $7,728 raised. Now, a lot of people was asking about Adam donating, and you see Adam has the top donation. Adam donated $1,000 to Forester. Also, Trap Lord Ross also donated $500. Now, I'm not sure if anybody else is on this list that we may or may not know, but it seems as though people are actually responding to this. He has over 305 donations to his health fund. And one other thing I want to point out is don't go to any of these other GoFundMes that are being created. It looks like somebody is creating them, trying to get a bag or something off of Forester. This is crazy. According to this one that I feel like is the original one, it was created by a sister. I'm not sure who created these other ones, but people is trying to scam Forester situation. Like, man, it's crazy how people would take your bad times, your injuries, and try to capitalize off of it and get it back. Now, with that being said as well, Forester's had a visit by Kevin Gates.
Right here with KG, man. Y'all know the deal, man. Real nigga came here, come. That's my brother, man. I respect that. Streets love you, man. For real. Straight up. Real nigga shit. Gangland, man. Neighborhood. Pull that 38 on cuz.
Now, in the post posted on the Ruler Report Instagram page, it was captioned saying that Gates pulled up on Forester's at the hospital after the 4th of July injury. Now, you see Gates in the picture with him. I don't know who this other individual is that's talking to Forester's, but Forester's has gained the attention of a lot of athletes as well as entertainers, which a lot of people may or may not knew that these people knew who Cuz was. Now, the picture was actually captioned by saying, GOAT, this is just open up doors from him. They really gonna be mad. Now, I'm not sure if that's gonna make individuals mad or not, but what I will say is that it's dope that Kevin Gates pulled up on Cuz and is checking on him or whatever. You know what I mean? A lot of people got a lot of stuff to say about Full Extras, man. Like I said, the haters that came out the woodworking. We really see that although a lot of people online liked him prior to the 607 Unk situation, a lot of people in the streets who may have social media accounts wasn't feeling Cuz, but they actually wasn't saying nothing until this particular incident took place. Now, with that being said, a lot of questions is coming into play if Foresters may catch a case behind this or not. Now, I'm going to play a couple different clips from a couple different podcasters who actually spoke on this, Whack 100 being one of them.
And he got to mentally prepare himself. He just had a 36th birthday, 5 days ago, a week ago? He just had a birthday within
a couple
the week.
Days ago. Yeah.
A couple of days ago. You get what I'm saying? So, we at a point to where he's alive. They both alive. The other dude is going to be physically with his face. They're going to be able to patch him back together. But what? We all see people when those type of things happen. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he got a woman that love him unconditionally, because at this point in time, that's going to hurt you. You got children that's not going to stand that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on with this, man. It's a hell, it's a loss, but it's also a learning experience. Because I know I've never, ever thought about, I knew fireworks was illegal, some of them, but I didn't think, I'm thinking like you, unless you get caught with a truckload or a warehouse full, it ain't no issue.
Right.
Nah, these fools could charge you for one damn M80.
Right.
I couldn't believe it was a penal code.
Like I said, that's that type of shit where they just sit back, they ain't tripping. If they want to mess with you, tally something up on you, they'll do it like that. You feel me? But it's definitely a penal code, definitely a felony, and we're gonna see how it play out, man. Me personally, I don't think that's enough for them to go serve a warrant for all that. I don't think they're gonna do all that. Now, if he had multiple charges, they'll probably throw it in. But just that, I don't know.
I was under the impression he was off paperwork because he said he maxed out June 1st before he
But he
went
still got
back.
the ankle monitor on.
That okay. Well, so when he got out June 1st, I said, oh, maybe he maxed out. But I
They were
seen
saying that. They
when
were
he
saying
did
that.
the kick, I seen the ankle monitor. So I'm like, nigga, you don't max out and get out on paperwork. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
Probably didn't
and
max
then,
out. Probably just did the violation time.
yeah, I don't know. Bro,
I don't even know
I
how that works. Tell me this, Wack.
got a gut feeling after the holiday, it's the holiday weekend, bro. What's today? Saturday?
Saturday the 5th.
Yeah, so they got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They ain't thinking about doing no work, you know. He high profile. They see it on the internet. I wouldn't be surprised come Monday, Tuesday. That same PO that we've been seeing trips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
guess what? You got people that's saying if we catch him in here, we gonna do him dirty,
Oh, for sure.
right?
Well, I
Because
mean, he would have to be in like a medical dorm though. He can't. It's open.
definitely it's fresh
Right.
wound, medical dorm. Definitely, I would hope that's where they would send him so he can heal up.
Right.
Uh, I think, do I know he got support in there? Yeah, he got support in there, but he also got enemies too. So, at the end of the day, man.
With that being said, man, a lot of people, and it ain't just Wack that's speculating this, even though Wack seems to be a someone who has a lot of knowledge about if foresters may or may not be charged, and a lot of knowledge of the yard. I messed that up, right? As well as a lot of knowledge of the law. But with that being said, though, man, he wasn't the only person that spoke on this. Now, Compton Riprock just recently posted a video on this as well, and this is what he had to say.
And hey, they gonna come for you. They got the internet lawyers. He done broke down the penal code and everything to exactly whatever crime that might have been broken in this case. This is something that I never knew of. I never heard of anybody. Matter of fact, I don't know anybody personally that had their hand in that type of situation due to illegal fireworks at all.
Meaning they can be charged as either a misdemeanor or a felony.
In other words, just take your ass to a fireworks show. Just go to a fireworks show. All this shit. I couldn't imagine getting 2 years, 3 years, even 6 years, or just 16 a day in jail for some damn fireworks, some illegal fireworks. Hell no. Leave that shit alone, y'all. Steve Foresters is off probation. I think he's off probation. I don't think he's no longer on probation. Y'all let me know in the chat. Is he still on probation? I'm not sure about that.
All right, so at this particular time, man, a lot of people in the streets is speculating that foresters may be going to jail for playing with them works. Now, at the end of the day, fireworks are illegal in a lot of different states. I know where I'm at, they're illegal. Now, the police normally don't mess with you unless you letting them off like before the 4th of July or the day after, or, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? But with that being said, though, man, a lot of people, and I don't know if they're just trying to make content, but a lot of people are saying, like, foresters might go to jail. We got people pulling up penal codes and what the penalties is. Some people speculating that foresters is still on probation. Some saying that he's not on probation. Some people saying he had on an ankle monitor, which they seen him. I haven't seen him, so they may have seen an ankle monitor. I've never seen foresters a day in my life. But what I will say is this, though, man. The man is sitting up talking and stuff like that. So there's a lot of speculation going on. I know at one time they were saying he was blind for a few hours, and we haven't had any confirmation on if he lost his fingers, his hand, or what's going on with that. Now, if we base what we seen in that picture, a lot of people can assume that, okay, he lost a couple fingers or whatever, but his hand is still there. Maybe they weren't able to save the hand because of the damage or the injury or whatever. But we don't know that. Nobody from his camp has came out and confirmed, denied, or anything. They just saying get well for Esther. But, I'm going to try to be responsible in my report, and I'm not going to jump out the gym and say too much of what I think is going on. You know what I mean? I'm going to give y'all my honest opinion about stuff, and I'm going to be true to my brand and report on what the hell is going on in these streets, man. And at this particular time, man, it ain't looking as bad to me as it was at first. Once I see him sit up in that hospital bed, I'm like, all right, maybe cause it's like okay, you know what I mean? Like I ain't saying that he still got his hand or nothing, but mentally, you know what I mean? But we'll see where that goes and how that affects him, man. Because we got, like I said, we got a lot of people speculating on Forresters ain't gonna be able to catch no face no more. We got G Perico saying he'd rather have T-Rail's hand from back on Fig than have Forrester's situation or whatever. So, I mean, we got just a lot of people weighing in on this. And, you know, it's a social media thing. And with that being said, you know, with people from the 40s who may be getting upset, who cool with Forrester's for them speaking on it, they got to understand. Forrester's in this social media realm, the social media world. So anything that happens to him is going to be talked about. Now, we do got people like Aaron the Plumber backpedaling and apologizing because he was popping it and said some stuff and the Crips got on his neck and now he's feeling like, okay, well, let me change up what I actually said. But, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, it is what it is. It's the internet, man. But get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know what y'all think about the new style of content, man. We reporting. We staying true to our brand. It's the Ruler Report, man. In the comment section, let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all already know what it is. Ruler Gang.